with more Crusader Kings 3. I am Emperor, and I'm trying to teach people how to play Crusader Kings 3. So these streams, you can watch them over on Twitch, ask your questions. I will take my time to answer everyone and try and help everyone figure out how things work so you can also learn to enjoy this fantastic game with some amazing emergent gameplay. Right. So we have just created the Empire of Carpathia, which is a big goal to achieve, becoming emperor. We are in 2 wars that are not our wars, and we have already lost a good amount of our soldiers trying to fight these wars of our allies. And I'm not too keen on committing more resources. So, since the game doesn't necessarily have any further goals for us, unless we set some ourselves, we will have to go ahead and simply, well, set our own goals. Now, I had an idea. And I think we want to be a bastion of Catholicism. To a point. Anyway. And so that means pushing away unbelievers, non-believers. Yeah. What we need to be a little bit careful or aware of is we don't want to capture too much territory, which would then allow the formation of another empire title. So we could build up north, we could take some of Russia, some over here. We can take all of Carpathia, that's fine. We could take a bunch of what is traditionally Byzantine, so on and so forth. Empires have large requirements, so we are quite far away from running risk of this being created for an heir of ours, even if we continue growing north, where we already have a considerable portion of land. Having other kingdom titles or even kingdoms within the empire is, of course, a function of being an empire, so it doesn't really matter much. Of course, we need to be a little bit careful about those empires, or rather the kingdoms in our empire, not growing too strong individually. So, to be what we want to be, a bastion of Christianity, we will have to build up our own holdings to reflect our personal and own strength. Now, we can build and upgrade buildings here in our main county, of course, in our barony, where all this is. We do not have the technology to upgrade our castles further, but there are other baronies in our county, and actually quite a few. If you look at that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we can still build out into something. We can create a holding. Now, we need to have at least a temple and a city in our holdings here. So I'm thinking we'll build a city here along some of these rivers there. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at all. And building this city, first of all, it costs a bunch of money. And second, I can't hold that. So once it's built, we will have to give these cities to someone else, which is perfectly fine. They will be our direct vassal and pay to us, etc. The Silver Arm needs a worthy successor. That's a shame. But we can't do that for another 2 years. Okay, there's a time limit on it. I wasn't aware. Alright, we could create some titles. The Kingdom of Croatia and the Duchy of Bukovina. Now, why might you want to do that? Main reason is, especially, let's look at the kingdom title. We own a portion of this already. Everything that's outlined blue here is what we already have. But if we have the kingdom title, we can wage wars to get all the other lands here. So having that kingdom title, that would help. That would help. We can do a worthy successor here. There. I wish it would just appoint it itself. I mean, why do I need to do that? Fine. Doesn't matter much. We have a lot of stuff here going on. We can ransom someone. We'll do it. Perfectly fine. Powerful vassals expect some positions. Also fine. A new alliance has formed. Also fine. An accolade loses rank. Not so fine, but not much we can do about it now. Okay, so here we would lose land due to succession going on here. Once she inherits the duchy of Majorca. So she doesn't have a husband at the moment. So let's see. Can I offer her someone? Do we have someone at all? Our knight and her. She will not accept. It would be matrilineal. It could stay in your family. No? Our... Okay. Maybe this guy? Yeah, okay. She likes him better. So this way, they might have children still. And then... Ah, no. Wait, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is she might inherit something. The Duchy of Majorca. Is that in Italy? Is that Mallorca? Okay, finding this is going to be a bit there. So she would need another child. Or we just kill her. Or just revoke her title or something. We can't revoke titles. For one, she is not our direct vassal. And we don't have the Crown Authority law enacted that we would need for that. So, what do we do? She's not gonna have any further children. Could try and murder her. There's a high chance that would work. And while we are just and godly, we can't allow our lands to fall out of our hands. These are the lands of God. Speaking of which, I have one whole claim here. That's not a lot. I would have figured we have some more, but that's really all we got. Well, okay. Definitely lots to be taken in Wallachia still. Including we could this time push this kingdom claim here for this boy. Because he would then be our vassal. The King of Wallachia. Which I'm fine with. I don't mind kingdom... vassals. That's the word I was looking for. What could we do with you? Could take Kiev. We could. We might. Maybe. Let's see. Kingdom of Lithuania. Can't do anything here. Don't have a casus belli. These guys. I remember these guys. You will get some help here from this lad. Yeah? I remember you. I remember what you did to me in the past. I remember all the raids. The attacks while I was at war. Okay. But first we're being raided from Zaporizhia. And they're definitely getting away before we get to raise our army to try and take them out. yeah. That would be a bit of a chunk here. But he's pretty decently set up army-wise. We're not so much. But eventually, we might just go that way. For now, we'll wipe these guys out. The music, it's good, but it's so loud when it comes on. Right, so not our finest hour. Our sun saw us flagellating ourselves. Oh boy. Okay. I think we were just poisoned or something along those lines. There's a notch in mine. What did I eat? Maybe we are spared for now. 80% chance we die. I think we know where this is going. Yeah, well. Okay. Emperor Blahoslav of Carpathia rests in the arms of the Lord at 45 years of age. He died of a tumultuous gut brought on by rich food, renowned for his ugliness. It was rumored a mere glance at him could give nightmares for days. Emperor Predslav ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Let's slow down, because it's going to unpause immediately. And boy howdy. I mean, taking over is pretty decent, because for some reason we have a huge amount more of levies at our disposal, or a huge amount more of men-at-arms. Something we need to absolutely address. Well, do we need to address this? We could take down the 100 men and instead keep 300. We also have Prince Predslav's host, which what is this? I've never actually seen this. Special soldiers can be gained through events and represents things. Okay. So these are retinues? It's just 400 armed footmen. I get extra for something. That's crazy. Will be inherited on succession. Where's this from? This is him? I mean, he was Prince Predslav before, so. Alright, okay. He didn't live very long. Well, he did see the empire through, so that's something. Let's take care of all the things that you need to take care of early on. He's young, 22. That's good. So we have some time still to keep going. Also, he doesn't seem to be ugly anymore, which is interesting to say the least. Look at his prowess, though. Oh yeah, that's that's mainly of our equipment. Not bad. Right, so that's where the learned languages is. Okay. Lifestyle. He is a learned man, and he's a scholarly man. But personally, having seen both of our forebearers die early of bad health, basically, I think we should maybe look into a more medicinal branch, or we go with theologian. You know. We have been very pious in the past. Maybe. I think we are also... Are we honest and forgiving? We earn much less because we're improvident, which is a shame. Huh. theology focus. It's a difficult choice here. I want to go with an RP thing, but then again, being pious struck them down early in their lives. So he might have seen it and feel like, no, I will take a different route with this. So, let's see. Okay, this is pretty decent. These are not bad. Actually, we might remain in scholar for a while. Could have taken scholarly focus as well, but that's fine. Let's go with pedagogy because we have children, and they might get additional skills. So that's a pretty strong pick, in my opinion. Speaking of which, let us go ahead and make sure that this lad has a decent focus. He is... let's turn him into a steward. Why not? And they already have a guardian, which is me, which is fine. Very good. Let's find us some alliances here. We can't do that right now because we're still in these wars. It's a bit weird. But I think we'll deal with it later. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm not raising any more troops for this. What we have is what we have, but there's more to take care of, so... long live the Emperor. I stand before everyone. Our court needs new people. New butts and seats. Okay, so... our courtier here is really, really astute in this. She will... she cannot be a marshal, can she? Oh, she actually can be a marshal. That's good. She is good at being a marshal. So she can be this. This guy... how are both of these strong vassals? Well, he's a strong vassal and he's very good at stewardship. So we'll make him our steward. And our spy... master or mistress... he's not a strong vassal, and he's not super ideal for it, but since I only use them really for defending myself and not really doing active spy master stuff, I think that's fine. So now it's time to pick our chancellor. And with the chancellor, I suggest go with merit over rank. So we'll take the one that has a 20 diplomacy. Because that's kind of crazy. And he is less likely to do weird stuff that's not good for you. Let's get this man a wife, shall we? Someone halfway young with whom he can still have some children. Let's make sure everyone here is married. Well, you can't marry, I'm sorry to say. But I'm sure you are aware. Let's select what we have on hand. Oh, we have a whole lot more than we did before, I think. Yes. There's more. We don't have a crown, no regalia. This is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. We might look into reforging some of these weapons to become like the Sword of Holy Devotion. I don't want to equip it. And I also don't want to repair it. I would like to reforge it. It's a little bit weird because it says reforge or repair, but then it only ever gives me the repair option. But I would like to reforge it. Obviously give them away or just wait until they're destroyed. Yo, Popcorn. Good evening. How are you doing? My Twitch stats are all messed up. I don't see any. I don't see who's watching or if anyone is watching at all. Is anyone watching except for Tubba Popcorn? The best lad. Alright. Guess who just died? The man The myth, the legend, who created the Carpathian Empire. He ate food that was too rich for his blood. Quite literally. I'm dealing with the fallout. Nice. Is the tutorial any good? Did it help you? Do you feel prepared now? I want to give my boy the thing here, but I want him to be married well before, so we'll just give her the daughter over there so he can get all this and the duchy. How to handle land? Oh man, invasions are such a mean thing, honestly. That's not your fault. If it's any consolation, fending off invasions, that's its own different beast. Like that's not simple. You always had 1 out of 4 domains, but you had 4 counties? How does that work? Okay, so he has agreed to betroth. Nice. So we have a decent little alliance there with the Byzantine Empire. Let's give the boy the titles here, including the duchy. He can have that. We absolutely can hold them. But... Oh no, who did we lose? Steward? Okay. We'll go with merit again. That's fine. So you had 4 counties, but 1 out of 4 domains, because this is counting holdings basically. So anything that you directly hold needn't be a county, but like if I build a second castle in this county, then that is one of my holdings. Domains. I mean, basically, you know, your domain limit are your holdings. Pretty much. I don't think there's a specific extra word for just the domain or something. Let's see. Desmond. That's what you had? Like the whole thing or just a bit? I don't think you can just like this is a county. This is one county, but it consists of 4 baronies. So you got this. This is one county with 4 baronies. Okay, which did you have, like Ennis and Thomond, Ormond? Like these? The southern tip there? Because that... Yeah, those are all counties. And they should definitely count into your holdings here. Alright. I need a way to reliably get screenshots from chat. Okay. If you upload to Imgur or something, I would check that out. Those are safe links. If you got any specific questions or you need to show me a picture, paint me a picture of the situation so I better understand it. The Pope is willing to give us money. I will absolutely take that. You can station a men-at-arms regiment. I sure should. But I can't because they're raised. Dear game, stop telling me things that aren't true. Alliance is to be negotiated. Inside, inside. Oh yeah, okay. So we'll definitely negotiate an alliance with our brother here because he's a king inside the realm. So he's actually... he could be a problem eventually. So we'll take that alliance for sure. Now, our adoptive brother, Prince Kabuksin, son of Lynxes, we'll also negotiate with. Since we're shy, it's all very stressful for us. But these are dangerous because these have pressed claims on our lands. This is our boy. Oh, a sweet little boy. So we'll take all the internal alliances that we can get just to avoid any weirdness. I mean, did you have them when you started out on the tutorial, or is that basically what the game has you conquer? Do I give him my son as vassal? Yeah. Put you there, and then what? See, someone asked last time in chat if it's better to not put your own kin in positions. Well, see, now since both these kings in my realm are my brothers, I'm allowed to negotiate alliance with them. So that's pretty good. All right, very good. Well done, I would say. I may request banner artifacts. I mean, it's a shame these went away, but I'm not gonna go to war with my brothers over artifacts, I don't think. Do we go to the grand tournament? Yes, we do. And we'll take the little bit of risk there. It's just this army standing around there. They just exist. Why am I trying to sway this man? No idea. Alright, we got a new acclaimed knight. Very good. Do we have a siege master? It doesn't look like it. So he can stay in command. Ah. I don't understand how you can have that many counties and not be over 1 out of 4. That doesn't make any sense. No idea how that could happen, honestly. What do you mean, what to do after battles? Okay. And what options do you have? What might you do after battles? No, just tell me more about the creatures. I don't want to go visit them. I think it's cruel to go and gawk at people just because they're a little bit different. Oh, industrious tradition. Building time, but stress gain. Definitely not. No, thank you. I'll take the development progress for Krakow, but I don't want that. Up to the limit of 4. If you can have 4, then keep it to the limit as much as you can. Because your direct holdings will always pay you more taxes and will always give you more troops than if they are beholden to you through a vassal. So yeah, try and keep land as much as you can. But keep in mind a little bit what I said some time ago, I'm not quite sure. With this, for example, like right now, I'm at a point where I have the finances at times to build out the baronies in this one county, and if I fully stack them, like I need to build 1 temple, and then I might be able to build 3 additional castles, and the 3 castles I could hold. So I would have in this one county 4 titles, 4 castles, the one I have, and 3 more I might build. So this would be an incredibly powerful county with all the castles and the additional troops that come from all that. And I wouldn't really care much about having anything else because just with one county built like that, yeah, you don't really need to worry about anything. You're quite safe, but since this takes a lot of money and happens very late in game, I think, takes some time. I hope that answered your question. I think I meandered away a little bit from what you actually asked. Wanted to know. Oh god, our prestige is super low. Why? Goodness dearie. What happened? What did we do? Let's go with this. Just because it had the least weird effects. The least to read. It's late. Okay, this is still ongoing. Where is that tourney even? There. Let's go here. You become the owner of an ancient plaque. Okay. More development progress in Krakow. Or 150 prestige. Let's do that. We definitely need positive prestige. Ooh. All right, we're not gonna bet anything, or do we? Do we make a safe bet? Okay, this stresses out because we are absolutely honest. Okay, we're not picking anything. Goodness dearie me. Okay, that would be a safe bet. I could bet on myself. If we lose money, might as well lose it on ourselves, eh? How's the siege going? Still happening. I have to bear it, I suppose. Yeah. We'll just deal with it. Someone good at what they do? Deserves a cheer or two. Okay, I think we shot someone. We resign. I don't think we can win this. Okay. I mean, you might have bundled it all onto under a duchy title, so that's perfectly fine. You could have one duchy, one holding, and still rule all of the other thing. But if you're a count yourself, you can't, or you shouldn't be able to have multiple counties under you. Unless you're directly controlling them. I'm one with the bow. I don't think we're winning this one. High Chieftain Volodar escaped. Oh well. We'll bring him back eventually. Guess what? We didn't win. Yeah, well. We tried. Our dear wife and regent rejects her. No. As a dire? So, we set duties for them, and she apparently rejected it. Or she's not doing it properly. Let's maybe go and fill coffers instead. She might be better at that. And we are back home anytime now, so it's fine. Our development. Where are we at the moment with development? Yeah, okay. We're starting to become a beacon of development. It's slowly... It's definitely the most developed in the whole area here. Like 8, 11. Okay, in this whole area anyway. We're working on it. Getting places. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, yeah. Okay, what's I think I know a cure. Yes, I'm very learned. I should be able to help this man. Or he gets pneumonia. Whoops. Okay, he got pneumonia. Pneumonia. Why can't I seek a worthy lad? Oh no. The accolade just vanished because the guy died. That holds the accolade. Ah. That's not great. And we don't really have any worthy knights at the moment who could help build us another accolade. Inactive. I mean, if we get someone who works in this accolade specifically, then we can regenerate it, reuse it, get it back. Something like that. Okay. So these guys are sieging stuff that we want to siege. I don't like that because they are not hostile to me, so I can't really do anything about it. Is she contributing? No, she's not contributing to the situation. Let's go ahead and see if we can't maybe ransom her then. Ooh. Yeah, 50 gold, I'll take it. I'll take the 10 too. And you apparently no one wants you back. Your husband does not want you back. The man I'm waging war against. Okay, well. So who is this? Oh, yes, a siege master and a good commander. Definitely send this man our way. Are you a good knight in the way where we can make another accolade out of you? Is that a possibility? Yes, it is. Very good. So he is a tactician, monthly martial life experience, and a disciplinarian. We can't really change it, so this is all we can do. But we don't have the prestige yet. Alright, fine. We'll take care of it eventually. Okay, I will not. We might get a good meal here. Let's try and get a good meal. Nope. Was a terrible meal. It is a game of chances at times. It truly is. So we're just sieging this now. These troops have wandered off. They are raiders. Regency is done, which is nice. Can I really create the accolade? Do I have enough? No, still not. These buttons, all liars. Lying liars. What's up in our throne room? Epicure. Oh my lord, this lad is a tall man. Look at him. Excellent. Roast swan, my favorite. Oh, my beloved saffron cakes, you are truly delectable. Okay, being shy is a horrible trait for social encounters. We will just let them be. Take the court grandeur and, you know, stay out of it. Of course, let's go hold some court. Bring in the people. Let's see. I request that we launch an investigation about an infamous preacher in Krakow. She's a woman? What? It is correct. That is the preacher's only flaw. Everything she teaches is in accordance with our faith. Okay. Preacher beloved by the peasants. Popular opinion. Development growth plus 5%. Control growth goes down a little bit. But I want that development. So. And we're not as pious as our father and grandfather. So I think that's an okay choice to make for us here. So we'll do this. I am faced with sad eyes. The boy. Ugh. Yeah. The Empress will take care of him. They occupy and repossess our arable land by force and threaten the landowners with spiritual damnation and material violence to make them sell their belongings. I beg of you, my lord, do justice. Okay. He is not above the law. He isn't. No one is above the law. Plus I get money out of that choice. My business here is done. Court grandeur level at 7. That is some grand court. So he might be coming to try and either chase off the raiders or try and take this back in a siege. We'll see. Oh, thanks, cool. I'll check it out. Let me see. Let me just see. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so if you look up in the corner. No, it's all good. No worries, we're just sieging stuff anyway. So if you look up in the corner, it says you have 2 out of 5. In this screenshot, you have Ennis and Tomond. Desmond and Ormond are your vassals. You are a duke, So Desmond and Ormond are counts under you, your vassals. And Ennis and Tormund are what you personally hold. So you're at 2 out of 5 because you hold 2 counties directly. Which you can tell by the blue ribbon which has the name on it. Oh god, I lost the game there. Oh no, we lost some weird war in which we were only an ally. So, look at this. If a county looks like that, where the flag is this, then this is a direct county. You have this. This is your own holding. Okay? And if it has like a little flag on it, but it's still within your realm, like here for example, this is a count under my command. This is another count under my direct command. And if you click on it, these are his. So these are his direct holdings. Whereas this guy has these as direct holdings. Okay? Bit clearer how to read that. See, these are things I never even think about explaining because it's just obvious to me now after all these years. Oh, look at this. Boksanbanya is truly a magnificent piece of construction. We become the castle builder, get the trade architect. Hello. This is crazy. Where did we get this from? From what? What did I do? I didn't build no castle. Our city is still being done here. Alright. It's a good question, because I don't think it's very obvious now that I think about it. How do you even tell what's yours, right? So if you click on yourself... my strong son. Ah, another son. Oh, but a pretty son for once. That's something. Let's put you in diplomacy. Because if he's handsome, he's already good at diplomacy. So let's reinforce this. Right, so if we click on ourselves, we see certain things. But I don't think even that helps all that much finding out what's yours. So again, the blue flags. That's these ribbons here. This is how you know. This is yours. Yours directly. Another way to tell, obviously, is over here in the titles, yeah? So if you hover over them, they get highlighted on the map too. So you can tell what of these titles are yours. And again, the bronze crown is a county, the silver crown is a duchy, and the gold crown with a purple or red inlay is either a kingdom or a empire. Purple being empire, blue being, or red being a kingdom, which is a little bit tough to tell apart, but yeah, that's how it is. Oh yeah, sure. Honestly, it's a really, really, really good question. Thank you so much for sharing that screenshot and asking it. That is really cool. You couldn't assign your military units? Okay. Our son is curious. Perfectly fine. Doesn't matter. Ooh, we can reinstate the silver arm. Very good. Let's do that. Wrong buttons. B. No. Inactive accolades. Appoint. This guy. Very good. Now we have our accolades back. Very good. And it needs a worthy successor. Let's seek one. No, we can't. Never have enough prestige for it. Only let you replace one. Place one or replace it. Do you mean accolades or the men-at-arms? This here? These? Honestly, it's much more difficult trying to explain things while I play the game, sometimes. Men-at-arms. Yeah, you have a limit up here. It says 6 out of 6 for us, so we can't have more at the moment. Okay, I go from the castle builder to the garlic king. What the hell? No, we're not converting to Paulicianism. Thank you. We will become reclusive because, quite honestly, we're already shy. We lose a friend over it, but that's fine. Kind of works. So they took that. So if you're at your limit, like 1 out of 6 or 6 out of 6 as we are, then we can only replace what we have. That's correct. Oh, our bishop helped us a little bit. Also, we should have some decisions here. We could seclude ourselves. 150 prestige. I mean, we have 0 prestige to go with anyway. But let's try and fend off the stress anyway. Redecorate part of your palace in the style of another royal court. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Unite the Slavs. You completely control the region of Slavia. Oh boy. Okay. That's big. Alright. Alright, okay. This is taking way longer than I hoped. We're losing a lot of money here. Ah, just as I say it, there comes a count paying homage to us. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Our glory is widely known, as well it should be. Our court grandeur keeps going up, but it's gonna crash down again. Hard. County. Oh, nice, nice, nice. It's finally a good hostage in this one. So the hostage here gave us 50% war score. I tell you, hostages are absolutely fantastic in so many ways. So, we are right now above our... No, we're actually right at our holding limit. And we seized some cool stuff. I think that's a regalia, isn't it? Darn. 8 months. I don't care. I'm not looking for military action for a while longer. I'm not participating in these wars here. I don't care. Right, let's check out. Oh, we finally got a regalia. The Zuvalov regalia. Gives us some prestige, attraction opinion, and dynasty opinion. Very good. Very good one. That is a very good one. That is a very good one that we got out of this war. Now we have a bunch more here. Stress gain minus 4%. Ooh, hello. Might exchange it for this, honestly. But what else do we have here? The memory of this we have equipped, so that's fine. What else did we get? The Pilgrim's Guide? Nah. I think we're gonna put this here in and repair it as well. Why am I still hemorrhaging money like this? It's our men-at-arms being reinforced. Okay. Court amenities cost us a lot as well. We might decrease that, honestly. It's a little bit improvident to do that. Okay, so we'll click this, click that, and we'll repair these. 75 gold. Done. Deal. Eventually we'll have to send for making a crown. Let's check our court grandeur. We don't need it as high as it is. So we need to have at least maintain a level of this. So we are at... Is this somewhere in numbers? Okay, we are at 46 is our baseline. We're at 65 right now. And we need to be over 40. So we could only decrease something by 4. Okay, so this gives us plus 12. This gives us plus 8. So that would be a loss of 4. But it will also save us a lot of money. Given the fact that... Yeah, spacious lodgings. I don't think we need this all that much. The bonus here is not big enough. I don't care about this. We'll pull this down. See, this is a preview. So we'll stay above our court level where we should be with the size that we have. But we save a little bit of money. Okay. Let's check our own men-at-arms. Unraised and unstationed. So many unraised and unstationed. Okay. So we have 2 regiments of pike. I don't think we need 2 regiments of pike. I really do not. So we'll take down the smaller one. And put these somewhere. We're at 7 out of 7. We're looking for the best one. These give nothing. So we'll just put them in this one here. Next. These guys. Unraised and unstationed. And here I don't think it matters anymore. But we definitely want to station them to get the bonuses from where they're stationed. It's absolutely vital. Have you seen? I got Prince Predslav's host, which is something that I keep inheriting now. So I just have 400 armored footmen. That I just can get in Colm. I don't know where these come from. I've never seen this. Honestly. It's crazy. Let's check the factions that are currently working against us here. A dissolution. You want to destroy our realm. Is there an easy way to see place on map when looking for close alliances? Oh, goodness. Sadly, no. At least I don't think so. Let's have a quick check here. No. There's no view for that. It's horrible, isn't it? Yeah, that's a really bad bit. Yeah. I come with my favorite answer to that question. It really depends, but that's just how it is. It does truly depend. Generally, I would say... Let's check, honestly. We have... Go away. We have another boy here. So let's say we're looking for a spouse for him, yeah? So he's a boy, meaning never matrilineal. That's it. But if I only had girls right now and no boys, I would definitely ensure that I go matrilineal for the girls, no matter what I could get out of a match. Doesn't matter. I just need to ensure that the bloodline keeps going. That's what I do for girls if I don't have any boys. If I have 1 or 2 boys, I might start giving away girls non-matrilineally for good alliances. But only for good alliances. If I can't find a good alliance, my girls get matrilineal marriages every single time to grow the bloodline. So there's a lot of fallback people if people start dying en masse. So this boy here, since we have 2 boys, it doesn't really matter, but he's a boy anyway, so it's gonna stay in the family. In his case, he's handsome and we want him to become a steward, or rather a diplomat. So that's something you could consider, which honestly I never have, but now that I'm talking about it, it would make some sense. First of all, age difference. Try and keep it close. For men, it's more important than for women. So say, our boy, he's 0. We don't want to give him anyone who's older than maximum 5 years older than him. Ambitious doesn't matter too much in spouses. It doesn't matter too much in spouses. You can go with ambitious in spouses. That's fine. Plus, especially if you're looking this early, at the age of 0, you might not even see these early on happening. But what I was saying was, for boys, you need to make sure the woman is not too much older, due to the limited window of fertility. So if you give a 0-year-old boy a 16-year-old betrothed, then once they come of age and can marry, there's a very narrow window where they might have further children. Yeah, ambitious I would avoid for vassals predominantly. Elsewhere you can't really avoid it, and it doesn't matter too much. But vassals are where you don't want it. Ideally. If you have a choice. So we already have this Byzantine Empire alliance. Might as well go with Sweden or Polabia. But they have terrible traits to inherit. So I might go with the High Chiefdom of Kiev instead. Which is a good alliance, honestly. And I'm not looking to expand in that direction at the moment anyway. So might as well do that. So that was the whole consideration here. Not too old, not too much of an age gap. Downward is fine. Like the boy can be older than the girl. That's perfectly fine. But you don't want to go up. Ideally, no bad inheritable traits. And then the best alliance you can get, if you can get one. Otherwise, if you can't get a good alliance anyway, then go for the best inheritable trait. And maybe check if they have the same religion, the same culture. That usually helps to have a better match between them. So they have more children, they like each other more, they don't try and kill each other, you know. Generally, that's what you want. Okay, none of these are really much of a problem, I would say. So I don't have an alliance with you. And you don't want to negotiate an alliance with me. Why do you hate me? What's your problem? You want these 2 duchies. Well, Crimea River. What are you even? My brother. Alright. I see you, bro. I see you. Down there in the trenches. So we got this, which isn't good for us. These are tribal holdings. We would have to feudalize them to make any use of them. But that's very expensive and we can't really do that at the moment. So these are literally worthless to us. Sadly. Right, and I only told half here. So if you are looking for a partner for a girl, age doesn't matter as much. They can be younger, they can be older. Though if you want the girl to have children, don't put the boy too far away if they're not already of age. Because again, if the gap is too big downward from the girl's age, then once they marry, she might be too old to conceive. And otherwise, if you need to make sure that your bloodline grows because you don't have any boys at the moment, definitely go matrilineal, no matter any other traits. And matrilineal plus good inheritable trait is usually good. 6? Yeah. In Crusader Kings 2, where it was a little bit easier to get a single heir succession types like primogeniture and ultimogeniture, you could really boom. Like 12, 16 kids, stuff like that. It's crazy. Especially in cultures where you have concubines or second wives. That's just crazy. Jaromir might join the court. He looks like a good knight. I will absolutely help you. Heal you. Very good. We have a new good knight here. What's this? Not the Slovian way. Was never taught respect for the people sharing our land. The child imitated Russian dignitary accent. Okay. Is there any social grace in Duke Tichomir? How could a proper Slovian youth comes from such a court where they are taught nothing of our traditions? I shall correct the child myself. We might become rivals, or they are taught some stuff. Yeah, we'll correct the child. Nope. We didn't correct anything. They just don't like us. Very good. Where's our new boy? Oh, a brother will definitely be forced to be a knight. They have to fight. Not a question about that. Increases his chance to die. Available perk. Lovely. Where do we go? Open-minded. Different culture opinion goes up. Might help. Learning per level of devotion. We're not very devoted. Let's go for... We already put a lot into the scholar tree. Sunk cost fallacy. Do we go here? Development growth. 15%. I think. I want the development growth. I want those. We'll go here. We're not employing a court physician. Oh, we have someone who's actually good at it. You are now employed as my court physician, and we're earning still 0 money. These are all full, though. Okay, will we be poor now? Quartermaster's offices were built. Good stuff. Can we build something else that gives us money? Yeah, this upgrading this helps us. And we can afford it. I mean, all these help us to a degree, you know. Stationment and arms damage even higher. This is a much more palatable or direct bonus, though. Then again, holding taxes plus 4%, that's not a lot. These choices always feel like they're insignificant once you made them, but at the moment they always feel like the absolute biggest thing you could be thinking about ever. I could raise my armies and go north and fight that weird war, you know? Doesn't help us. Maybe we get lucky and there's gonna be some raiders walking through our lands trying to stir stuff. So we can just go and bash their skulls in. Holy war for the Duchy of Bosnia, yeah. If it's... no. It's just literally one county here. Yeah, I know. We should feudalize. And this thing still, again, needs a worthy successor. Didn't we just find someone? Oh no, we never could because we never had the prestige. I forgot. I do want to keep my men-at-arms at where they are currently. Let's see. Where are we going with our fascination here? Oh, 14 years. That's much closer than we've ever been. That is much, much closer than we've ever been. Apparently the reading here, or learning skill, helps. Which makes some sense. Makes some sense, I think. Let's speed this up a bit. Right now we're just kind of waiting for things to happen. Oh, ransom. Absolutely will be done. There's so many kingdom titles around with which we can do something, but we just don't have the money. We found an accolade successor, which, let me guess, I have to manually put in there. Do I? Do I have to do that? Yeah, I have to manually put that man in there. That is so silly. I mean, I found him through the interface. Why doesn't it just know that I obviously want to put that guy there? No, I don't have money to sponsor an ambition. Sorry. Looks like they might actually win their war eventually. I honestly don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing to give your son as a hostage, but it might also not be a good thing. I haven't ever done it. Haven't ever done it. Oh, we can vassalize this lad? For sure we do it. Become my vassal friend. Excellent. My intentions are pure, I assure you. You can leave, but one way or another I will know. May lead down a path of cynicism. He might believe us or he mightn't. Nope, he didn't believe us. Yeah, I think it's to me it's a matter of wording. Because they are called hostages. But, I mean, they are that, but I think why would I ever... No. I mean, it's good to get a nice little... non-aggression pact that way, you know? But still. Okay, so we just built this city. It isn't ours, it belongs to this lad. It's a city level 1. But we could build something in it to help increase stuff around, or we can just wait for him to build things. But I would say we build something for him because we do have, well, we're not earning enough money to really participate, but he's paying us some taxes. He's adding to our incomes now. See, our domain already, like all the things that we personally hold, gives us almost as much as all our vassals combined. It's just a lot of money. Next, we would have to build a temple. And once we've done that, we can build another castle, which will be our direct holding. So how much does a temple cost us? That is 350. 360. But that's fine. Okay, let's check what our guys are doing anyway. Should probably try and stop the spread of orthodoxy. Especially in our own duchy. Let's take care of that first. Oh, what do we have here? Convince de jure territory. What? Convince de jure territory. The target county requires its ruler to hand it over to its de jure liege. Huh? Change to... wait. I could just send him here to something outside my realm. And he'll just try and convince someone to hand over territory? Wait a moment. We'll put him here. Okay. Is that because he's so exceptionally well suited for his job? I've never seen this option. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. We'll take it. What's up here? Pillar of the community, Prince Bishop Berenguil of 14. What's the matter? He has taken to scaling a pillar in the palace courtyard in the morning and remaining there all day. Quiet contemplation. He refuses food and drink and says relatively little when questioned. Ascetic prestices like these aren't unheard of, but it's bothering some of your court and they are asking me to do something about it. Send him to Pope Sergius. So we send off a dude and the Pope likes us a little bit for it. Or we find it inspiring and become a practicing ascetic ourselves, which, I mean, plus 15 opinion. Nah. Nah, we send him to the Pope. Send the boy to the Pope. Pope will know what to do. I'm sure. Especially since he knows to give me gold. Oh, come on. Didn't we just get this? Didn't we just do this? Why do our knights on this accolade always die? Honestly. We can demand hostages. Let's see. Of who can we demand hostages? Can we do this here? Can't I demand a hostage from you? No. Can't. Well. Oh, raiders. Raiders. I smell some money. Let's pull up our army somewhere. Somewhere close but not too close. That's actually that might be too far away. Let's pull them up here. And then we go bash these raiders in hopes that we actually reach them. And they're running away. Unless they go siege this, they're running. And once they reach their own holdings, they're fine. They keep their stuff. But right now we would get 29 gold. Which I think is acceptable. Oh, you maimed the enemy commander. Very good. Teach them some lessons there. Nice. And now we can't stand them down immediately because the enemy is close by, which is great. So we might burn through some more of that money that we just got. Yes, my dear Duke. Thank you so much for the generous gift. The crown appreciates it. Because now we can build another church. Oh god, we're losing the money we just got. By having to move away here. Well, not all of it. Okay, and I think we'll build the temple here. It doesn't really matter. Winter, like the baronies themselves don't really differentiate much. Aw. Our son comes for a hug. Good lad. So we'll build the temple here. Now that we've built the temple, next we will be allowed to build ourselves some more castles. Which are very good for us. That's what we want. A friendship with our heir and son? Yes, let's try. Maybe we get that. Right. Enemy ally joins war. This war up here? Darn it. Oh, our wife's pregnant again. Please not another boy. Please, no. I'm considering on what to do next at the moment. Oh, we just inherited something. What did we inherit? What did we get? Kletsk. Doesn't really matter what we got. Let's check here. So... Kletsk, Pinsk, and Slutsk. These don't help us. So giving these away now that we have to give something up is probably a good idea. Steward. Darn, he was so good. Let's put this guy in. Okay, he still can do it. Alright. Maybe it's just an option because there are lands out there that would be rightfully mine. And it's kind of like a peaceful option to get the same thing done. Maybe. So we give away one of these. Like, we don't want them anyway. Might as well give them to him because they are not going to help him either. Like, these are horrible to have. Might as well give them to him. Let's start with Slutsk. So now he is landed. And funny enough, so now that he is my vassal, holding the non-feudalized bit, it's funny because now I get troops out of this. I might even eventually get money out of it. But if I hold it personally, I get nothing. It's funny that way. Let's find yet another knight who will immediately die somewhere to become the successor of this thing. Can demand a lot of hostages. Great Moravia, Zaporizhia. Of who? Of where? I don't even know who you are. This I don't like. Finding these places is just... Okay. Why would I want a hostage from you? And I could just attack you and take your stuff. And why are we still swaying this person? Who is this? Who are you to us? Okay, sadly we don't have the prestige for this. But it would be fun. I mean, he'll live it long enough for us to get the prestige eventually. So we can pull Wallachia into the empire. Okay, the accolade success has been found. So we can... Ilya Vasilyevich. Sure, he can join the court as well. That's fine. Why can't I put this guy in? Character does not serve as knight. Oh, man. You? Where is this guy? He... Okay, now does he serve as a knight? Am I allowed to do this now? Like, sometimes the interface is a little bit like, why can't I make him a knight from here? You know, why do I have to navigate back, remember who that guy is, find him, then make him a knight? Like, it's just... Let's get our knight some wives here. Well, I'm not sure if that is a healthy relationship that you're having there, but... Sounds to me it might not be. I just give him anything. Doesn't really matter much. I just want more sensible people. Let's see. Here, take the ones that are good at martial stuff, since you are my knights. Huh? How about that? Good at martial stuff and somewhat youngish. Take them. Oh, this one is a giantess. But she's a bit too old. Yeah. Now, the problem with heirs from a cheating wife is that they very well might become illegitimate. There is a chance that they will end up not being your heirs. It is minor. I haven't had it happen a lot, but it is possible. So, cheating wife is a problem. Only the mother is sure to be known in the birth of someone. Yeah, no. Duchy of Toulouse. Duchy of Thrace. Ah, Kingdom of Moravia. Okay, so we're getting her in, so we can press her claim and make us a new vassal. Yeah, divorce is a sensible option. Definitely find yourself a wife that is a little bit more aligned with your views on fidelity. You know, you have a regent. Are you currently traveling? Is that what's going on? Maybe. Let's get some German blood in here. Why is everyone so unmarried among my knights? Here, you get Antoinette. It's just a love thing for you two. Okay. Are you infirm or something? Are you sick? Different faith of opinion, faith conversion, cost minus 75%. Oh, we'll go with this. Oh. Push our learning up to 29. Right away. It's crazy. Can you end regency? I mean, generally there should only be a regency if you are sick or if you're traveling. Otherwise, there shouldn't be a regency going on. Or you are a child. But given the fact that you're the wife and everything. Yeah, but is he active? Like down here. If we look down here, do you have a little extra symbol that is currently not showing here? Because if you don't, then yeah, you have a regent, but they are not currently active as your regent. You always have a regent who will take over if a regent is required. Okay, then that means he's active. But why? I don't know why you have a regent if you're not traveling or sick. Like, you're not hunting, you're not feasting, you're not doing anything like that. Yeah, if it's a scarce icon, then you definitely have a active regent. But you're sure you're not doing an activity right now? Who are you? You are a duke under one of my kings. I don't care, he can go home. Bye. Okay, if you died from seizure, then you were sick. That's why you had a regent. We'll go hunting. It's not far away. Another son. We have 3 sons now. Are you kidding me? He'll be a Blahoslav. Let's see, is he good at anything? Not really. Well, he has some prowess. He's from a house of warriors. He sure is. Let's give him a stewardship education. He seems to have a tiniest bit of aptitude for it. And we don't really need alliances right now or anything, so leave that where it is. Man, these success chances on these hunts are horrible. Let's try and find a friend, shall we? Our vassal and knight. Yeah, let's go with him. Try and make a friend out of him. Oh, by the way, my condolences that you died from a seizure. Obviously, that's not a way you want to go. Didn't mean to sound callous there. Look at him. He always looks so happy about being where he is. Closer to a friendship. Closer to a friendship. I mean, all of these are pretty fine. What do you see? Oh, no. He's a hunter, so nothing better than a good hunt. That should be good for him. Okay, no. He didn't like that. Although he's a hunter, he didn't like that. I feel like nothing is better than a good hunt. Oh. We gained 225 prestige. We failed to bond. Well, what can you do? Back we go. So now that you are... Is this your first succession? The first time your main character dies and you're taking over as the heir? Still don't have the prestige for it. Shame. Should we just holy war this county? I mean, someone is standing around there. But why? Are you at war? Yeah. Alright then. Good luck. Good luck. Small religious carving, that can go away, I don't care. And favor of a lady can also go away. I mean, the renown is pretty good, but I don't care. It's too much money for what it is. Very good. Then you're good for more successions. Let's Predslav deserves a gift for his loyalty. He's our player and son, so giving him money is fine because the money will loop back to us anyway. Another hunt. Absolute we go. I'm not looking to have any wars at the moment or anything, so might as well. Oh no, we were defeated in that war we never really actually participated in. What a shame. Oh, look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Kingdom of Hungary. War against the tyranny of King Stanislav. What you doing, brother? What are you doing? Well, you're getting your behind beaten is what you're doing. You have 500 soldiers against 7,000. So what happens if they win? They get autonomous vassals. And he is deposed. Their heirs will inherit titles even though the old ruler is still alive. Do you have heirs? Oh, that's me. Wait, so if they depose my brother, the title reverts to me? Is that so? Are you being dethroned by all your vassals? Yes, silly goose. Let's try and befriend someone again. Him. Again. I love it when there's just nothing, you know? Nothing. Fine, find my feathered friend. I want the money. I'm not gonna help him. Like, I could try and help him, but I'm not gonna. It's something of his own making. He has to deal with it. Line the bed he made for himself there. Poor brother. I do wonder if I will become king, honestly. It's funny because the feral kid is doing better than him, I think. Ah! Where's the feral kid? There. The son of Lynxes. Kabuksin. Crazy. Greatly looking forward to how this plays out. Oh, that's a lot of duchies in there. It's just a lot of single county duchies in this. Could take all that in one fell swoop. Oh, they have nothing. They are poor and they have nothing. I think we'll take this. The fanfare. The loud as heck fanfare. Alright, everyone has a decent commander, so we're just swooping in here. I'm not necessarily looking to fight him. What's up with that? Who are you? Man. Okay, I'll try and find her. We bring her back. And she doesn't like being brought back because she'd rather be lost in the woods all alone. This silly little girl. Tell me the future, wise one. No. I don't want any omens, thanks. Being raided. Cool. A snake at court. Okay, so we expose someone's secret for no good reason. I don't even get a choice not to. Do we have more siege lords? Well, I guess that we could hire, but I'm not going to do that. It's fine. We'll just stand around here, do very, very long sieges. For a very, very long time. Oh no, the small religious carving. It's gone now. You should pay the ransom for your son. Yeah? Should I? Is he out of the line of succession that way? No, he isn't. But if he dies there, he might be. I'm not paying anything. I'm not paying a thing here. You can rest assured with that. But I might come and swoop over your kingdom. Whoever you are, taking my boy. I might just do that. God, these sieges are gonna take forever. I think we'll speed it up some more. While we get raided to heck and back up in the north. I'll have to deal with these fools, honestly. Ask for gold, my dear Pope. Aren't we lucky to have such a nice Pope? He has been absolutely funding us here. I mean, if my financial situation... Oh, look. We actually inherited back because he lost his war. So now we are the king again. And we got the banners and everything back from him. What a fool. An absolute fool. My dear brother. What a fool you are. What a complete and utter fool. You're not even a good knight. What are you good for? Nothing. Let's find your wife. At least be good for an alliance. Lothringia. Great Moravia. Nah. We'll take West Francia. At least do that. And now we can decorate our court again, can't we? Because for some reason he just got all of the court artifacts. Don't know how or why, but he just got all of them. Just kind of crazy. He just one day came up and was like, okay, I'll take this, I'll take that, thank you very much, I'll take all of these. Aye, very good. So now these things are back where they belong. Oh, and we got money out of it too. Oh boy. Court event available, let's see. The unknown emperor. What's this? I actually don't mind if not everyone knows who I am. Perfectly fine. Hold court, yes. We'll hold court. Let's hear the people. Build a different monument instead. One symbolizing compassion. No. No. Displeased peasants. I mean, we always get that. Unless we do this. Fine, restore your thing. I don't want the peasants to be displeased. I'm not happy with it, but I'll be fine here. Let's see. Inapathetic. Inapathetic. Okay, I didn't know that was a word. Now I know. Nonsense. Burn this raving heretic. What do you think? What would you do? The signs are clear everywhere. The people of the county of Zelongra know it all too well. Disorders, bandits, thieves, violence, and the disappearance of justice among men. The day of judgment is upon us. There's only one way for us to be saved. Purify your heart by purifying your body. Salvation cannot be reached with a heavy belly. Repent now, for the day is nigh. What do? We burn the fool? Or do we become inapathetic? I feel like burning him. I mean, this doesn't sound like it's gonna be bad for our health, but the flavor text causing him to skip meals and waste away, you know, that doesn't sound great. But stress loss plus 20% is pretty good. I don't think we're very dreadful. We'll go with this. We'll just take it. Let's see. What have you got? Predslav, our mayor, is a barrier. Commerce on the town's interests. Okay. Mayor Predslav would be disposed. Very well. You shall be the new mayor. County of Krakow gets merchant's touch. Oh. That would be nice. And what does Predslav have to say? 80% chance that there is evidence found. Yeah, let's see. What does he have to say about this? Not much. He is indeed incompetent. Greatly looking forward to that city being built that we're currently building. Wait, is it built? The temple, I mean. No, it's still being built. But we could upgrade our blacksmith. We got the money. And maybe build something in the city to give us more gold. Nah, I want to save it for another keep. A new commander. Very good. He shall serve us. Favor of a lady was destroyed? Yeah. Ah, no. Ooh, new learning. Apostate. Faith conversion cost minus 75%, which is weird because I'm not looking to do that, but it's fine. How am I over the limit? What? Oh, I got Visa Guard. Good. So you can have another of these absolutely useless things up there, huh? Isn't that great? Now you can contribute and I'm not bogged down by these up there. Oh, I just right-clicked something, kind of on accident. I don't really need this, so I'm not going to reforge or repair it. It's fine if I don't have it. Rust to rust. Let these things just kind of fall apart at some point. You can... Let's pardon her. No point in being unforgiving. Oh, what? A grand tournament or a hunt? Well, the hunt we actually arrive in time with. A grand tournament, not so much. Where are we traveling that it's unsafe? Through a forest. So if we get a forest guide, that should be fine. Just make that a little bit safer. For 8 gold, it's okay to avoid a potential event where we might die, you know. Speaking of potentially dying, our troops are starving in their sieges here. Aw. Follow that duck. Let's follow the duck. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. A boar shows up. So we might run away and ran like the wind. Or we potentially die. 4% we die, huh? Doesn't that sound lovely? Nope, we ran away. We managed to run away. Oh, goody. And this thing that we sieged wasn't even the thing we needed to siege. Oh, man. Let's get these guys some supplies before they starve. Like, actually really fully starve here. I should have checked where I was going. Okay. There's enough supply limit here, so we don't have to move them out of this to resupply. That's pretty good. Can actually move them north to start engaging these guys potentially. This has grown a little bit. There are more people on the other side now than before. Okay, let's go there. Let's deal with that. And these guys can just go ahead, resupply in peace, and then go and do another siege. And now you go here and fight these guys there. And we take that lad, and you guys get this man, who is a siege master. So once you're full again, you can go start and try your luck again with the other barony here. I don't really care so much about the hunting events, honestly. Just kind of go with the flow there. Always try and avoid crossing rivers if you can, when you want to fight. There are forders that might mitigate the problems that arise from crossing a river, but there might not be. And you're only reducing your own chances. So we just click through the hunting because at this point, like, there's really not much to be done. Or much interesting happening. No choices, nothing to read. It's fine to just go through it. Okay, we have the siege boy in charge, which is most important, and we're just kind of slowly snaking our way toward the enemy. It's of course kind of difficult to get places where you might not have to cross a river sometimes, or even just find the enemy. It is November, so Yeah, we're fine. I mean, though he does have a giant here. Oh, Knight Dragomir. Wounding people around. Okay, Predslav shouldn't be shy. But he shouldn't be craven either. So let's make him paranoid. Paranoid is not the best skill in the world either. I mean, the stress gain plus 100% speaks for itself. But you're much, much more defensive in terms of scheming. And shy, I feel, for an emperor is super not ideal. So, out of all these, Craven is not good. All of these are bad. Let's be honest. All of these are bad. Except, you know, likelihood of dying in battle minus 15% is pretty good. Martial minus 2. Ugh. Attraction opinion minus 10. Hostile scheme resistance. Courtly vassal opinion minus 5. Yeah, no one likes a Craven. Shoot. There are enemies everywhere. You must learn that. I mean, shy is... I don't know. I'll go with paranoid. Let the boy be paranoid. Okay. So, these guys joined, huh? Well, then we go siege their capital. They want to be part of this? They can go be part of this. I got no qualms over that. We lost an alliance. Oh no. What alliance did we lose? None of the big two, so we're fine. We don't mind. There are so many flags that look very similar in these regions. I like it. Makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of families, you know, all the same stuff. What's happening here? But he still has a certain charm. The Khan of Moldavia. Why can't he just leave me in peace? Let's see. What's this? Who's fighting whom for what? What's going on? My dear brother. Are they currently fighting to depose you as well? Is this what's happening? War against the tyranny of King Blahoslav. At least he has a chance this time around. And he has some heirs to whom the titles can pass. Oh, being king isn't easy. Trust me. I've been king for a while now. Emperor even. You can't even control your kingdoms. How would you ever deign to control the empire? You weak fools. Silly, weak fools. Our brother Blahoslav died of his wounds. Wait a moment. What's the war now? Oh no, he just lost. So now it's children fighting each other? What just happened? Okay, our niece is ruling now. Because, okay, this is very unfortunate for Prince Radovan. So what happened is they fought a war against his tyranny. His father died immediately as the war happened, basically. So his son inherited, but the war kept going. So in that... Oh, man. So he was disposed now. Whereas they actually fought to dispose his father. So now his sister takes over. Oh man, I love this stuff. So good. You know what? Let's negotiate an alliance, shall we? And also, once we've done that, how about I educate you? Huh? How about we do that? Let's see. No, I can't actually do that. Can't I? I can choose your direction, and it's also highlighting what you would be good at. Let's throw you at stewardship then. It depends. You can check over here in the factions tab. If you click that, you can see what factions might be going on and why-ish. I say why-ish because right now we are only facing some peasants, but if they were like a faction against the tyranny of blah 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 or something, then you could check at what their opinion is and why they might want to fight you, why they are even in that faction. You can also check their faction points, basically, like here, how committed they are to the faction if you just hover over them. So there's where you get your information before it is too late, ideally. Before what happened to our dear brothers happens to you. I mean, look at that. Okay, how to call allies. You open this up here, and it should have a little tab here where it says you can call allies to war. And then you just select the person. Depending on their rank and your rank and whatnot, it will cost you. So calling an empire will cost 750 prestige. Calling in a king will cost 350 prestige, and it goes down like that. Basically. So be sure you start wars while you have some prestige if you want to call in allies. It's kind of important. Yes, dear Count. Thank you for the generous gift. Our dynasty is known far and wide. Oh, the church is done. The church is done. We can build our next castle. Very good. Very good. Let us build it right there. Now we earn our title. Castle Builder. Oh, you want to fight more? Looks like it. Did you find the option to call your allies? Did my answer help? Predslav becomes vengeful. Paranoid. Vengeful. Nah. We'll make him forgiving. Everyone in our family has been forgiving. We'll keep going with that. Castle building costs around 300 gold, depending on certain factors like your dynasty stuff and whatnot. There are some things influencing that. Also what your like, for example, we are architect, so building stuff is less expensive for us. But it's between 300 and 350 or something like that. We will be alone for a while. Alright, okay. Yeah. What? My family's device is now recognized in regional circles. Counter. Okay. So this thing, people know it now, so it's better? Okay. Or did I just get this? No, I think they just kind of upgraded it. Because we're so well known now. That's cool. But we didn't get another legacy thing. But in the legacies here somewhere, I think there's also something that influences building cost. Yeah, right here. Power and prosperity. So. Big old depends. If... Now, early artifacts have a really low durability. The antiquarian helps keep them durable. So if you have artifacts that you would like to keep, even early on, then it might be a good investment because they will stave off the big cost of reforging it or repairing it for a little while. If you're at where I'm at, with really big and good ones, like these, they last forever anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I might, you know, it's actually not the worst idea to do that. Let's get this guy in here. Oh, actually, now that we have an Aquarian, Antique Aquarian, can I reforge? Aha! Yes, I can reforge it to a pedestal item. I will do that. And we'll do the same with this Holy Sword of Devotion. That's where the option went. You will pay 1 gold to reforge it. Done. Yeah. Sounds like a good plan, honestly. Okay, so now we have these reforged as pedestal items. And we can display our really cool sword collection. Like any good king would. Come on, finish up. Our Byzantine alliance has expired because the Basilius died. Okay. Not really ideal. And we don't have another son, so... But maybe the court physician could have a woman. From you guys. Okay, we could go fight this, but I think this down here... Oh, yeah, there we go. So we would have this even if we don't have him as hostage. So before we end this... Let's quickly go ahead and... Okay, why can't we ransom him? He doesn't have money. Okay, fine. Then we end the war. No point in keeping it up then. And we disband all our troops. We can change the vassal contract with our queen, the niece, the queen. Let's see. No, we're not going to do anything about that. It's fine as it is. But we just conquered a whole bunch of stuff here in a holy war. And these are actually pretty good holdings. These are feudal. These will pay eventually. These are not great, but they're also really not bad. So look, they have even some buildings here. So it's not too shabby. So we're gonna go ahead and give him this. The stuff I don't want. And we're gonna go ahead. 1.7. Reduced due to low county control. I should probably work on the county control eventually. Okay, we have to give up 2 more. All these have really low control as well. So we give up 2 of these. to... Well, we can't really give him anything, can we? You are the jailer, huh? I'm coming for you next. Just so we're clear. So who do we give this to? Who do we give this to? There are no cities in here. I tend to like to give these titles to people who already live there, you know? But we might as well just go over the grant to window and find someone worthy. Opinion of you. A friend of ours doesn't really help us. Could give it to him. I mean, he would inherit it anyway. Can't we give it to our main son? No, he doesn't stand to inherit these, so he's not gonna get them. Might as well give them to him. Doesn't matter. Have them. We lost our steward. It's a big shame. Let's put in someone new. Doesn't really matter here. We'll take this guy. And let's increase some control here. Krakow doesn't... Why is this control so low here? What's that? That's crazy. Let's increase it. I would like to actually earn from my main income source. Ah. I think because we were raided. Demand artifact. You want the lavender jade pendant? No. And you want me to pay for who? For our courtier? You're not even asking me to ransom my son? The hell kind of person are you? And I am not allowed to go and wage war on him for having my son. Okay, give me a hostage. You have my son. And I cannot attack you over it. That is odd. These are the things I wish they would make more sense, really. I could demand a hostage from you. Cool. Fine. Oh, bellows have been constructed in Krakow. These are far away. Oh, maybe not so far. Oh, Marshall is really rocking it. Like, she is amazing at what she's doing. This is just constantly popping up the green events here. Cool stuff. So I don't necessarily want to be a neighbor to the Macedonian, to the Byzantine Empire, not be in an alliance. But we can't go and arrange one. So that's a shame. Wait a moment. One of these has to be betrothed to someone for that reason. This one. We don't need this betrothal anymore. She doesn't help us. We break the betrothal. What? Who is she to you? Why does it cost me so much? Why do you hate us for it? Okay, fine. We're not going to break the betrothal. I'd rather him not be on our bad side. You don't necessarily need an alliance to avoid people attacking you. Even just good opinion can be enough. you know. So, low opinion might be a problem. Good opinion might not be. Ooh, wait a moment. Oh no, we don't have the dude to press his claim anymore. Wait, this is Moldavia? Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that. They're currently quite weak. We can take them on our own. And we can press Count Stefan's claim. So he will become king under us, bringing in the kingdom of Wallachia into the fold. I think we'll do that. And we'll bring our armies up here. Hopefully not a bad choice. And this guy, you can stop doing that. You can go back and build in Krakow. Yep. Our men-at-arms starting to arrive, so now we feel the cost of war. Oh no, not our marshal. Our good, fantastic marshal. Okay, we'll put in our cousin who's angry. He can do that. Darn. She was so good. So good at her job. Oh, look at that. Learn on the job. Okay, now watch this when we click that. 20% of counselor's primary skills added to your own. So we have 5, 6, 12, 2, and 29. 9, 9, 15, 4, 34. Heavens. We go on a hunt? Sure. Costs us very little. And reduces our stress. Should probably unpause. I can't wait to go to the hunt. Actually, I quite can. Okay, so the enemy is coming up from the south. Fine by me. Okay, my sieges are all gonna take longer than his, so might as well go attack him. And leave the siege master on the capital siege. Ah? Okay. Our son ransomed his brother. Yeah, that's the face you make when your son is ransoming his brother rather than you ransoming your son. That is absolutely the face you would make. Will we catch them? Is the big question. Should. Will we also win? It's the bigger question. Yeah. Not as decisively as I would like. The losses are quite equal. What is going on in the court? Who demands my attention and for what? Nothing is going on in the court. Okay, very good. So we beat them back. Might as well follow them a little bit. So they're not getting any allies. We should be fine. Wait a moment. Where did we get these from? I mean, suppose it's fine that we have them for the moment, but we might want to stand these down eventually. Everything is so difficult to siege. without siege equipment. Let's ask the Pope for gold because we're actually quite strapped for it. Prince Drogo, not inside my realm. No, he doesn't want that alliance. Oh. Little prisoner, huh? They are worthless for the war score, so might as well give them away. You can always check by looking at this. If you have war score from prisoners, don't just ransom away. Are you completely done with the tutorial, by the way? Yes, I will use the money wisely, trust me. I will invest in my castle. Oh, he built some hunting grounds. I don't know who you are. Alright. Are we sure? Do that. I mean, the tutorial is basically a full campaign. You could play it as a full campaign, and I don't think it's much different in any way, shape, or form. So it's the same count, it's the same everything. Alright. Cool. The whole entourage tramples that dude. Okay, let's fight him. We look like we might be. Oh, okay, we're malnourished. Is that due to the thing? Is that due to this? I feel like it. We win the fight. Okay, so that's bad for our health. But we're still fine because we're offsetting it a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm abandoning the siege here because they're already in the ladder stage up there. So they've breached something. Or at least they're doing really well in the siege. Yeah, they have a small breach there. See if there's a little ladder. That's not good. That means something's bad with your defenses. So we'll never out-siege them. We're not going to be quicker than them doing that. Why do I even have... I will stand them down. Will become the new owner of Shiny Mail? No. I don't want Shiny Mail, thank you. We got stressed because we like to spend money, and we didn't. Hey, where are you going? Stop right there, criminal scum. What's... A courtier between friends. I don't need some... I mean, okay. Novice physician. He could be good. Maybe at least for a talk or two. We're both learned men. I sure hope we just get a decent hostage out of this siege. Oh, look at that. Our court physician is just gone. So... now we can go ahead and put the new guy in that we just got. Court physician. There he is. Right there. He came just in time to be our court physician. And we don't have an antiquarian anymore. Might as well be him as well. There we go. Now the main question though I have for you Are you having fun playing the game so far? Why does he have so many good forts here? That's crazy. Ah, very good. And there's a lot to figure out in these games for sure. Let's put this guy in. He's a winter soldier and good for rough terrain, which we are having here. Mountains and winter. He'll do just fine. Okay. So the Kingdom of Great Moravia would like to buy a truce for us from us. I'll take it. So for 10 years we can't attack him. I currently have no inkling to do that anyway. Alright, very good. So the mod was built here. So now we have this other little castle standing right at home. So that's fantastic. Because we can now build other cool stuff here, like hill forts. Or something that gives us more levy or something, like barracks. Or militia camps, or stables. Or hillside grazing lands. I think we'll go with something that gives us money. So, cattle pastures or hill farms. Night effectiveness and, you know, these are pretty good. I think we'll go with that. Hill farms. 75 gold as well. Very affordable. We'll do that. And... oh, we finally have the fascination to actually upgrade our castle. Oh, no, we don't. We just have the money. No, honestly, no. The downturn is big. It doesn't look like much, but we lose quite a bit in terms of vassals. But it says right here, so since we just got this, there's no penalties yet. So right now it's fine. But eventually it's gonna stack up, and you don't want that. People are gonna hate you, all that kind of stuff. So this duchy here. You want the county of Visgard, hey? You are a member of my family. You're my cousin. You know what? You know what? I'm very generous. I'm gonna give you this county. How about that? There you go. Look at you go. Look at you. Everyone happy now? Good. And our commander is wiping the floor with the king here. Well, with the pretend king, let's say. Because we are fighting to bring the true king upon his throne. Another capture, but I don't think it matters. Nope. Doesn't matter. So something about wars that I might not have touched upon. Our war score goes down from held objectives because the defender controls all the targets right now. So everything that has this dotted border around it, as long as the enemy holds everything of that, you are gonna lose over time. Okay. Don't care. We could lose the trait in apathetic. Or our son gets that. Or we go for changed ways. Yeah, let's stop being inapathetic so we don't die of malnourishment. Oh. Intriguing. Send soldiers to collect more gifts. Oh no, that's so uncool. County reinvestment. County of Abov. Where is Abov? It's not Krakow, so I don't care. Thank you very much for the gift. I totally appreciate it. And we can ransom the mayor, because he doesn't do anything for war score anyway. Might as well put them out. Challenge to a board game. No, I don't want to be potentially stressed. Stop that. Okay, very good. We have won the siege, sadly. We didn't get what we wanted. We're good on supplies, so we don't have to go back into our own place. But here the supply limit is pretty low. Let's go siege somewhere where the supply limit is fairly high. Otherwise, we're going to start going real bad real quick. And more prisoners to be ransomed. None of these matter for the war score, which is interesting because there are some pretty high value there. Including Queen Nicolina. But queens are a dime a dozen apparently, so it doesn't really matter that we have that one. So we'll just fleece him that way. Ah, he doesn't have a lot of money anyway. Let's see. Sure, bring in the Duke. Always happy to have the Duke visit. Okay, he's fighting us there. The screen for hostage is confusing? Yeah, it is. For ransom? Yeah. Okay, let me check at that for the moment. Let's talk about this for a second. So ransom, right now we have very few options here, so that's kind of poor. That's not a great example. Do we have a good example? No, we don't have a good example right now. There are more interesting options generally. Okay, so he's sieging, and again he broke the walls right quick. So we'll send this army to deal with that instead of keep sieging. We'll keep this siege up because they're pretty far along. So that's fine. A faction was created against me. Who? It's all peasants. It's all peasants. No one to be taken serious. Intriguing. Blahoslav. No, our marshal goes up by 1, okay. They ask you to send you hostages. Yeah, they might do that to decrease the chance of battles between the two of you. Because if you have someone, a hostage of someone, you are less likely to actually do something. Like send your people into war. So that's why they might do that. You can also demand hostages and stuff, but I rarely use it. And I never give hostages either. This is sweet. Best leave them to it. Yeah, they can learn there. That's fine. How dare you walk away from me? I am here to fight you. Will you stay and fight? Okay, that was one. Sadly, we don't get all that much out of winning battles anymore. If anything, we have to siege now to win the rest. 50% maximum is done. And these guys are now dying of starvation. So let's bring them somewhere where they can resupply. New learning perk. You can use the buy claim interaction. Lovely. But honestly, we don't need any claims and we don't have anything that we would want to claim on anyway. So this army here is fine on supply and has a siege master, so we're just gonna send them there to take this county in the hopes of... yeah, that's definitely the county main holding. And these guys are resupplying and will then be used to fight the enemy if they show themselves again. Sadly, I can't build anything here because we don't have the innovation for it yet. We are so slow with this. But we're getting closer now with the mangonels, which is nice. And then we can go for burrs, which is important. 21 months until we can finally have some siege. I am awestruck. Okay, he gets to run away from me. It's crazy. But we'll catch him here in the mountains. Not in winter, but still. We do have the rough terrain expert there. Very good. We have to be a little bit careful, to be quite honest, because the dude whose claim we're pressing is a knight of ours, and if he dies, then the war goes away because we don't have that reason for that war anymore. Duchy of Pinsk. Yes, indeed. Did he actually feudalize this? No. These are all tribe holdings still. But as long he is my vassal, we actually get something out of the tribe holdings, which I think is really funny. Nicely resupplying. So this siege should do it. We should be fine with that siege. But of course, we're gonna keep beating him over the head because he is leading his army, so potentially we get him as a hostage, you know. And that would immediately win the war. Regardless. Also, he's fighting a rebellion internally right now, so if we win or when we win, the king that takes it over might still have this. So he might immediately, as his first act as new king, might have to fight a rebellion. I'm so impressed that this thing is still around. And they're pretty strong for how small they are too. It's crazy that they still exist as an independent ruler. Our fort levels are so bad. so bad. Oh, look at that. Siege works. My heart opens up. Siege weapon effectiveness. Siege weapon maintenance. Ah. But we would have to station them here. Which is kind of bad because we're building towards something else, really. Okay, come on, let's do this. Finish it up. Okay. So the best way to check out if you're being if you're about to be assassinated or not is 36 years ago I was born. So if your birthday is today, 28th of March or 29th of March, then it's likely a feast, a party for us. But if we just rappel down out of the window, we lose stress and we become unpredictable for 5 years because we are shy. So it might just be a party, but we'll escape the party. My counselor died. No. There we go. So be it. So this lad here is now our vassal because we pushed his claim. But he wants a whole lot of things that he currently doesn't have. Okay, so he wants 2 duchies. He wants the duchy of Oltenia and... yeah, he can have those. He can have those. I will demand his conversion. Okay, now he might accept. Well, then I give you first these. How about that? Transfer vassal. Where is it? Grant vassal. I have them. And have them as well. And now... convert. I've given you all you wanted. Okay, he gets a weak hook on us. But he will convert. I don't care if he has a weak hook on us. He might use it against us for sure, but I don't mind. We are, after all, true Christian rulers, are we not? Should we create the Kingdom of Croatia? I think we should. No, I chose her for a reason. Go away. Let's build this. It costs us a lot of money, but I think it's worth it in the long run. Gives us claims on everything down here. Legitimizes us. Alright. So for the moment we can just hold it, but we'll lose the title anyway. Like, this lad is gonna get the Kingdom of Croatia, and this guy's gonna get the Kingdom of Hungary. All good, as long as we don't have 2 duchy titles. Sadly, we're going to lose this duchy title. Oh, no. That's our main, that's our main heir. We're gonna lose this duchy title, our ancestral duchy title. It was the first duchy title we ever had in our dynasty. And we hold most things here, so all the more reason to heavily invest in our main holding here to offset the loss that we are going to incur upon succession for our private personal holdings. And maybe this here should have walls, but we can't build walls. Well, hill forts, that'll do it. Makes it a bit harder. Endgame goal. I mean, we could go with one of the decisions up here, like unite the West Slavs, or just unite the Slavs, or something like that. But I don't know. I just kind of have decided in my mind, in my head, that I want to be a bastion of Catholicism here. So once the Crusades start, I want to be taking and defending Jerusalem, making sure that all the holy sites of Christianity are within Catholic Christian hands, you know? Maybe take some more kingdoms out here. So that would be kind of cool. But not much else. I don't even know how far I'm going to play it. I kind of get bored once you have enough power and strength that your neighbors aren't all that much of an issue anymore. And then I like to start over and see how far I can get again. Or, you know, play something else for a long while. Also happens. Especially with City Skylines coming up. The second one that'll arrive soon. I'm probably going to play some of that. And Rome Total War Pharaoh. People seem to hate it, but the reasons they give for hating it sounds like I might actually enjoy that one. Yes, I actually have. I have a full playlist of the achievement Mother of Us All, where you have to unite all of Africa. So all of this here, including Egypt, up here, all of that. Starting with a certain position. I have that achievement and I have the full playlist over on YouTube if you are interested. It's a bit older, but yeah, I have. It's fair enough. It's not super exciting, but it's fun. I dabbled a little bit in Star Trek Infinite. It's too much Stellaris. And too little Star Trek for my taste, sadly. Stellaris, I'm not good enough to do videos on it, I must say. If I had figured out how to consistently win, or how to consistently get into a position where I'm powerful enough to win, I would do videos on it, but I feel like I have very little to teach about it, because I'm not good enough at it, so I'd rather not. My steward and vassal, I don't want to reassign you. I just want someone who's halfway good and who likes me. Can be our knight then, that's fine. I might check out Victoria 3 again. I played that a little bit. But not too long, because it was really quite shallow, I felt. There wasn't much that was going on early on. By the way, another little tip for the ransoms. Always start with the high ransoms, because there's a chance that you're ransoming from the same person. And they might just have 50 gold. And if you ransom the 10 first, then you can ransom the next one for 40. So always take the highest ransoms first and then take the smaller ransoms. Do I want to pardon you? No. I might want to imprison you eventually. Eventually, not now. Head of Faith. Fork over the cash, please. I've been defending the true faith out here for forever. What are you anyway? I mean, this is juicy, you know? That is very highly attractive. Why can't we do the kingdom one yet? I mean, not a paragon of virtue. But we're on the way. Might do that. Might get Zaporizhia from the Khan. We have done it before. We have freed Hungary from the Khans. Why not free Zaporizhia from the Khans as well? Get a weak hook on him? Nah. I'm always there for you, for sure. You want me to pay? You want to have ransom? You want to pay me? Yes. Pay me, always good. Oh, cool. We might do that. We might found a Holy Order. Holy Orders are pretty cool. But where would they be headquartered? Somewhere here in Abov, Gmer, Borsod, Zemplin. Or we headquarter them down here. In this bit that we're definitely going to give away eventually. We could give them more. No. City of Visgard. There's where we put you. Okay. Holy Orders are special mercenaries that you can call if you're fighting someone who is of a different faith. And they're very cheap. They cost piety and not much else. And they're usually really, really big. So let's do that. So we have formed the Knights Templar. So if we go into military now and check the Holy Orders, they are now the Knights Templar, which we could call in at no cost. But since we're not at war with the hostile faith right now, we can't. But if we were, we could get this 1,000 troop for nothing. For literal nothing, because they're our own. Like, we founded them, we're sponsoring them and everything. Cost us a huge amount of money, but I think the Pope would approve here. A gift for our wife? No. I have the money to form a holy order, not to gift stuff to my wife. I am sorry to say. I don't care. Neighbors can be vassalized. Low feudal obligations. And low feudal obligations. Come on in. So these guys can be vassalized because we now hold the title to the Kingdom of Croatia. And they are in there. So I'm their rightful liege. So they are willing to become part of our perfect, amazing country. Without any issues. Italy owns some of what is rightfully ours. We could go for here. Get the Holy War for a duchy. Okay. That's a lot. Well, we don't have the piety anyway for Holy Wars at the moment because we just founded a Holy Order. But I think I'll be done for the day now. So thank you very much for joining again, watching, asking your questions. I really enjoy that. And I'll see you around probably tomorrow. I'm only here because D&D fell through, so that's that. All right. Thank you very much for being here. If you're watching this over on YouTube, because I probably load this up over there again, thank you as well. Come check out Twitch and vice versa. And until then, have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.